What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. So we're here to talk more about XRP, and a lot of people actually came out here and asked about how we can find the bottom of this dip for XRP. As you guys know, XRP has been coming down pretty hot. The whole market in general has been coming down pretty hot. A lot of liquidations out there on the market, as you can see right here. Roughly 374,521 traders have been liquidated over the last 24 hours, to include up to $890 million have been liquidated. This is actually up into the $900 million earlier today, and a lot of people were getting liquidated on the market across all cryptos out there. And so it wasn't just XRP that was coming down, it was the entire market. I mean, you can look over here on the right-hand side of the charts. I mean, everything's down. But the big question is where is the bottom for XRP? How do you calculate the bottom? And I talked about this earlier on stream, how I get there. And I usually use the law of averages. Again, what I use necessarily isn't what everyone else uses. You can all use your own tools and create your own theories and do your own stuff. That's the best part about this, is that you can create your own stuff through how like trading tools work for you. But I like to use the law of averages, and that's basically going through and trying to find all the significant dips in the market over the last 6 months for me. Again, you can go back a year if you want to. It's really up to you. You can go back maybe only the last 3 dips. It's really up to you on how you want to do it. But I try to go back at least 6 months, try to find the significant dips that are in the market, and then I tried to add those up and calculate them and sort of see where my pricing could be for this, okay? And that's kind of like where a lot of this stuff is just, you're trying to guess and then, look at indicators and give like a really good educated guess as to where this could be. And sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't, but at least you get close. And that's the whole goal here, is trying to get close as you possibly can to the bottom of this dip to be able to buy it, right? That's the whole goal here. That's the game. And what's crazy about it is you see a lot of these tabloids that come out today, will XRP crash to 190? 43% decrease if this Bollinger Band signal hits. Yes, it did have a massive sell-off, and it's just funny reading these tabloids out there. But again, to each our own on where these are going to go. I think some of those are a little robust in terms of how far this will go, but we'll take a look at those. But to really just do easy math here, and again, this is a really, really busy chart here, but what I do is I literally just take a calculator here. I mean, just grab your calculator. We're not going to go down to the decimal here, but you can see like this one right here is 28. So the first dip back here, which was roughly around December, was 28. So we'll just take 28. We'll add it right here to the next one, which is right here on December 9th, which again was about 28. So we'll add 28 plus 28. And then we're going to see right here, this was down on December 4th. We had about a 25% decrease. So we'll take plus 25. And again, I'm not going down to the decimal. You can if you want to. I'm not going to. And then right here, November 4th, we had 21. So we'll add 21. So plus 21. We'll add another one right here, plus 21, which again was right here. And then last but not least, right here, we'll actually add the 26 right here in September. So add the 26 plus 26. And then, like I said, last but not least, I do like to go over, and I'm going to look at the August one because that's, again, within the 6-month period here, a little over 6 months, but I'm going to include the 34% decrease right here, so plus 34, which gives us a total of 183. So now you go back and you actually count your dips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to take 183 divided by 7, which gives you roughly 26%. Okay, so 26% is kind of where we're at. Well, if you go back and you actually look at where this went, I mean, again, I'm not a genius here, but when you start to look at this, where did this actually fall back down to? Today, it stopped at 250. It literally hit 250 and stopped. Well, where is that average at? 26.45. So if you put at 26, which would have been 251, you would actually hit this dip right here. So it actually works out quite well. I mean, almost to a T, it works out. And if you want to go back and you say, okay, well, I don't want to go back that far. So that gives you like a better average, right? So we're going to say 226 is like the top of where this falls to, right? So where's the bottom? Well, you could also, shorten up your averages here and say, okay, I just want to actually do the last 3 major dips that we had here. So again, you come out here and you calculate your last 3 that you had. That's 28 plus 28 plus 25 equals 81 divided by 3. Gives you about 27. Okay, so let's actually go over here and look at where the 27 marker is, right? Well, let's go look, and here we go. So 26 is right there. We'll go down to 27. 27 puts you about right here, about 46. I have it right here at 45, which is 27.76. So again, the averages are somewhere in between here. So it's kind of crazy when you start to look at there where the averages go, and it hit right here at the 26 marker today. So is this the bottom of the dip? Maybe. Averages are saying that could be the bottom of the dip. So couldn't it go lower than that? Like what people are saying right here at 190. Okay, so let's play into this. Okay, so what would happen here if it hit 190 dip, right? Well, let's actually look. If it hit 190 from where it's at up here at the top all the way down to 190 would put you at roughly a 43.89%. Again, going back to this tablet here, it said 43. So that's what they're looking at here, 43, which would put you down to 190 here. Well, one thing I actually want to, where I think this is a little bit crazy to think that, I'm not saying that it can't hit that, but we can actually go back and look at the last 6 months of declines here. And the largest one we've had in the last 6 months is 34.56% back in August of 2024. So out of all the major dips, the lowest we've gone is 34. So are we really going to say that 43 is reasonable? I'm not saying it can't happen. It just doesn't seem as reasonable considering the market and where we're at. But, can 34 actually hit again? And if the answer is yes, which, again, I predicted that it could hit 34 again, where does that actually put us? Right here at 225, which, again, is a buy order that I've been talking about on the channel for quite some time. Right here around 33, 34 puts us right in this 24, 25 buy area, which is what I said if this did drop 34%. So it is funny when you start to look at the reason why I said 225 was because we knew that 34 was the largest dip we've had in the last 6 months, which is why I put 225 in here. However, we know that based off averages, that anywhere from 250 to 245 is actually the moving average of all the dips accumulated throughout the last 6 months. So that's really the easy way to do it. I know that sounds really like easy math and almost too easy to be true, but that's as simple as it possibly gets. And again, how I look at it can be completely different than how like someone like you or other people here on the in this space in crypto look at it. You can look at all these other indicators and all these things it can tell you, but it's honestly just the simplest math that can get you where you need to be. And so that's how I kind of do it. So I wanted to share that with you. I know I shared it on stream. Some people obviously were not in there on the stream when I shared it, so I did want to put that out there for people. So again, I think 190 is a little extreme at 43% dip. I definitely think this is a really big one too. 43% dip seems like a lot. 34 could be in there because we do know in the last 6 months, 34 obviously played there back in August. And then, like I said, the law of averages put us anywhere from roughly about 26 to 28%, which is anywhere from $2.50 to $2.45, which again is where my next purchase order is here on this white line. So that's kind of how it's all done. That's how I've looked at it, and that's kind of how I find the floors and the areas of where I think the nice buys could be. And you can apply that to any of these other ones like HBAR, XLM. We've done all the math on these too to find out where our floors are. And we've gotten really, really close to these already. So I do think it actually works out because this isn't the first time I've done this. It's worked out a lot of other times. So why would I not keep applying it to everything else? So that's as simple as it gets. Honestly, I would advise people to actually do their own math on it, find their own areas that they want to do their math on, and come out to the floor here. But that's as simple as it gets. So let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear where you think the floor of XRP is going to be, where you think this will drop down to, because again, I like comparing those. So we'll see what happens the rest of the day. Today, it looks like the price is continually moving down, and we'll have to sort of gauge where this is later today. We do know that the markets open up tomorrow, which will be Monday, February 3rd. So things can get really interesting tomorrow. I don't know what to expect, but we'll continue to watch these and find some areas to enter into the market. So with all that, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And with all that said, we're out. Peace out, everyone.